Hey there, Zealots. This is Joshua coming at you today. How you doing? So I had taught on this before, but I had to delete the video because I also taught something else in the video. But I'm going to do a more condensed version of this. So what I'm going to talk to you today about is how God perceives concubines. In in the ancient world, across the board, everybody had concubines. There were free women, and then there were concubines. And the free women, when gave birth, they had children that were free, and then the concubine gave birth, they had children that were enslaved. Depending on the situation, some of that varies, but the majority of the thing is that if you were a concubine, you were a slave. Now, does God see certain women as slaves or not? Well, according to Scripture, no. God does not see any woman as a concubine. And I have proof of this. If you go into 2 Samuel chapter 12, verse 11, and David has screwed up. He slept with Bathsheba. He basically sent Uriah out to be killed, and then he took her as his wife. Got her knocked up. And so Nathan, the prophet, is trying to, nail David to the wall. And he says, in order to punish him, he says, and this is what it says, "Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up an evil against thee out of thine own house, and I will take thine wives before thine eyes, and give them unto your neighbor, and he shall lie with thy wives in the sight of this sun." So, God is going to take David's wives, and then he's going to have somebody take them away from him, just like he took away Bathsheba. Not Bathsheba. No, it's Bathsheba. Yeah, he took away Bathsheba. Now, if we go into 2 Samuel chapter 15, verse 16, it says, "The king went forth, and all of his household after him, and the king left 10 women, which were concubines, to keep his house." Now, if anybody knows what's going to happen next, we're going to go into 2 Samuel 16:21, and this is what happened. "And Ahithophel and Absalom, they go into thy father's concubines, which he had left to keep the house, and all of Israel shall hear that they are bored by thy father, and then their hands shall go up all that are. Then shall the hands of all that are with thee be strong." So they spread Absalom's tent upon the top of the house, and Absalom went into his father's concubines in the sight of all of Israel. So there you go. God said, "I'm going to give your wives to your enemy." David left his concubines behind, and then Absalom slept with his concubines. So therefore, in the sight of God, concubines are wives. Anyway, I hope this blesses you. You know I love God because I love virtue, justice, salvation, destiny, strength, courage, Eden, Rebecca, Beck, whatever. Jason. There's a lot of people I love. Anyway, Michelle, you have a great day. Bye.